Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back to a brand new episode of New Music Monday. I'm sorry I am going to be a day late on this one. I'm filming it on Tuesday and I'm uploading it on the same day. So I am sorry to everybody. I made a little community post yesterday to let you guys know because my schedule has been crazy recently. I have been doing so many full days of work outside of school but also in school, and so I've just not really had the time to be able to sit down and film for what feels like a long time now, even though I did film last Friday. It feels like I've been so busy, and I have. My play has its first its debut this weekend, so that's still going to be the case. So expect fewer videos. I'm still going to try to be on my game, but it is not going to be as much as usual. But that being said, though, as a little bit of a warning to you guys, today's New Music Monday episode is focusing on Be First. I am very excited to get into them today. I have felt a very big lack of Japanese boy groups because I have delved into a bunch of T-pop, P-pop, and K-pop, obviously, groups of all sorts of types, if you'd call it that. But with J-pop, I've only listened to girl groups and soloists. So I am really intrigued and really excited to see what it's going to be like to check out a Japanese boy group today. I don't know much about Be First. I know that they are under the company that Sky High, which is one of these. I know that he was also in a group, but one of these Japanese solo artists that I have checked out before. So I knew about him, and I know that they're under his company. I know that there are 7 members, I believe. Yes, I just looked up their profiles here, and I believe it's 98 to 2006. So that is very interesting. They debuted in 2021, so they've been out for a little bit now, but they're still relatively new. And if I didn't mention it, they were under a audition program. So that is very interesting. I am not going to go too deep into it right now, mainly because I feel like it is not very fun to just have me rabble up names. We all know that I'm not going to know the names. This is a first dive into a group, so I'm not going to know the names of people, of course. But if you don't know the way that I do these episodes, I'm going to be checking out their 4 most popular music videos in terms of YouTube views, and I'm going to be checking them out, even though they are the 4 most popular. I'm going to check them out in the order they were uploaded in, so it's not going to be most to least or least to most. It's going to be and how they were uploaded. And due to the new way that I filmed these, I'm also going to be checking these music videos out twice. The first time without captions, the second time with, so I have time to process stuff. So that is how I'm going to be doing things. If there are some music videos here that do not have any subtitles, I'm going to be fixing that right about now, actually. But I'm excited, though, to get into today. Like I said, I have no clue about their style. I've just seen reactors that I respect check them out before, so I feel like it is time for me to watch them as well. So yeah, sit back, relax, get comfortable, and let's see what we have in store. And we're starting off with, I forgot to mention, we're checking out Shining One, Bye Goodbye, Mainstream, and Masterplan. Sorry, I forgot to mention them, but you'll see it in the title, obviously. But anyway, I think that was all I wanted to say, so let's go ahead and get started. And we're starting off with Shining One, which I don't believe is their debut or pre-debut stuff, but we're gonna see. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go to get into today's video. I'm starting off with the Shining One music video. I'm very excited to dive into them. Like I said in the intro, I feel like I don't really know where we're going here. I think also it ended up being that every single one of these music videos is from a different year. So I think it's going to be easier to see the progression of their style and what they do through that. So we're going to see. It's going to be very interesting. Now, I know them also from ATEEZ, by the way. I forgot to mention that because they did a collaboration song with ATEEZ as well. So that is another reason why I know them. But I'm very excited, like I mentioned, to get into this. So we're going to watch these music videos twice. The second time with captions on. There's all of these music videos have English lyrics on them, so I'm happy about that. But again, I don't know. I'm assuming they sing in Japanese. But we're going to see in a moment. So, strap in, make sure you're comfortable, get something to drink, and let's go ahead and get into today's listen. Let's go! Okay. Oh my god, yeah, we're babies. Ooh! Now listen, I've seen newer pictures of them, but listen, a couple of years can do a lot to a person, especially like with like monetary and just like growth in general that can happen. But why do they look so young here, even though this was only, like I said, a couple years ago? It's weird. Anyway, I know one of the members was probably like 15, 16 here, but still. Ooh! Okay! Ooh! Oh yeah. This feels very reminiscent of like this again. This is 2021, so it's a little bit earlier than the era I'm thinking of is a little bit earlier. Like I'm thinking like 2016 or 17 is what this kind of music is reminding me of. This like specific kind of electronic music, 100%. But I'm especially really liking their vocals here. Like obviously this is my first time hearing all of them sing. But there's such a fullness and like I don't know, all their voices just sound so nice that I really, really like. Just very clear and honey from all of them, you know? Is that like hacking? Woo! Hey! Woo! Damn. Oh, dang, that was really cool. Especially him. He looks like he is like 12. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember exactly. Like, again, obviously, I saw their faces when I looked through. But they've changed a lot over the years, so it's a little bit difficult to see based on, like, something from 4 years ago compared to now. Even though I feel like I haven't changed much in the last 4 years, if I'm honest. Look at my first video, and then look at me now. I'm ready, black it, and take my night for a sticky. So let's buy us in the Aranami or the light. It's so on the fly. Sit on me and the die to guy. I thought I saw a ponytail. Ooh! What is happening with this room? It is like my eyes are obviously like focusing on them mostly, and then I see things that are flashing in the back, and I'm like, oh, gotta pay attention. I really like the verses, especially here though, like that, like kind of almost like sudden, like it's very like almost like, how should I say it? Yeah, it's very sudden, the way that it hits every single time, that instrumental, but I really like it. It's like something pops, you know? Yes. That's her company, right? I think so. Woo! This part is really catchy though. Oh! We got a dance break too? Let's go. I've been seeing a lot of music videos dance break recently and I love that. Woo! Okay. Oh my god, have I just found... Oh my god, wait! Does this man know tutting? Boy, if you don't know, I've fallen in love with tutting over the last few years, and like I still haven't gone into and like tried to learn it because I swear to God, my wrists hurt. But I love how it looks. I love how just much impact you can have with like just your arms. It can just like do so much and like be so satisfying to look at, and that was really, really cool to watch. One more time. Like, woo! Yes, please. I'm loving their dancing too. Yes. This instrument looks really nice too.
Yeah, can you feel it?
Yeah, this latter part. Ooh. I was waiting for that door to close. Yeah. Here I have all the names. Sora, Shunto, Manato, Ryuhei, Junon, Roki, and Leo. Yes, Sky High, the first. Ooh. Was there some extra? No. Okay. Yeah, that's the company, right? Right? BMOG? BMOOG? I can't tell exactly what that says. Yeah, that was Shining One, our first watch of that music video. I want to see real quick where that was in terms of like their releases, where that song was. I'm going to check that real quick. But yeah, I really enjoy that song. I have a couple of things already that I'm picking out from these guys that I really enjoy. First of all, like I said, I really like their singing. Obviously, there's a lot of things that I'm putting out here that people are going to be like, of course, they're artists, you know? But still, I feel like I need to. I really like their singing because, again, like I said, a lot of them have this very full, strong voice. Like, a lot of them have full, strong voices that I really like. And also, I think it's just because the Japanese language itself is just really... I've always enjoyed listening to music, and especially rapping. Rapping in Japanese is something different. I don't know. It's just like the way that just the language itself is built. I really like it. Their dance here too, like a lot of quick stuff, a lot of like stuff, a lot of footwork, a lot of like very like almost like they're hopping around. Really enjoyed that as well. And that little, again, I think it's tutting. It should be, but that little tutting section was awesome. And this instrumental itself was also really fun. I wonder if this is like something that they're gonna stick to, or if this was obviously, like I said, something early on in their careers, and you know, you don't really know for sure. Was this in 2022? It says 2022 on Google. That's weird. But I want to see pre-debut song. Yes, okay. Released as digital single on actually August 16th. Yeah, so this is one of their pre-debut things, which makes a lot of sense because I did feel like I was watching some, even though some of them were like, I think some of them were like over 18 at this point, but a lot of them looked very young still. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that instrumental as well. We are going to be listening to it one more time though. That took a long time to look up, I'm sorry. But we're going to listen to it once again with the subtitles. So let's do it. The set itself was also really nice. Very simple, but also like fun.
Yeah, shining one.
And almost like just the attitude in their voices. Like, yes, we love that. Let's go! Sparkle Spark Girl. Like, okay, boys. You know what I mean? Like, I love Japanese rapping a lot. That's why I like their CEO, Sky High. I was going to mention something that I think I might have forgotten at this point, and I feel bad. Yeah, I think these kind of lyrics do fit well with a pre-debuted group as well. Like, that kind of, how should I say, like, that song, like, it's almost like and it wouldn't surprise me if this was used on the show as well, but, you know, like a signal song for, these like survival shows or audition shows. It's that, like, you know, we're going to be the ones on the stage, we're going to be shining brightly, and we're going to follow our dreams. You know, it's that kind of song, and I think obviously that is kind of the vibe you usually go for with these like pre-debut groups, so it makes sense to me. Escape. Almost like they're flying over everybody else, yeah. This harness is so fun. Like, I would love to learn it because it's just like a little kind of like that, just like very bouncy and fun type of dance. The footwork is really great. So nice. Woo! Woo! That point into the sky.
Yeah, can you feel it?
Hey, hey! Especially that part. Of course, it's also the shining one. It's like a double one of like pointing to the sky, so perhaps like looking at the stars, or just like obviously because one, you know. So interesting. Yeah, that was the first music video we have today, Shining One. I did enjoy that song a lot. I felt it was very, like I said, very fun, and this is the type of stuff that I like to listen to anyway. Perhaps maybe not entirely in line with my music taste. However, it's still really fun, and I'll never knock something for not being 100% perfect, you know? Especially when it is a personal thing. Music taste is very, very personal, so, you know. But overall, very, very fun, and I can definitely tell, obviously, and a lot of people take this the wrong way when I say it in other New Music Monday episodes, so I apologize if you do, but I can definitely tell that, you know, we had a little bit of a slower start, so to say, and I know that Sky High was, like, famous before this, but you can also still tell that, obviously, with this being, like, a majorly, like, dancing music video and stuff like that, I think they were still, like, testing the waters a little bit of being, like, we're going to see how successful these guys are going to be, you know? So this is like more of a simple music video. However, I still feel like it fit very well, and it was really effective to have them dance, especially since this dance, in my opinion, is very, very fun. So yeah, interesting, intriguing. Now, before then, I'm going to do a little quick break to make sure everything's working fine, but then we're going to be moving on to our next music video, which is Bye Goodbye. I am intrigued to see what we have next in store, and I see some fun hair colors in that, because here we went very natural, so we're going to see what is in store for us next. But like I said, I'm going to make sure everything's working smoothly, and then I'm going to be right back. So, let's get into it. Alright, lovelies, I am back, and we're on to our next music video called Bye Goodbye. I believe we have exited the pre-debut territory, and now we are officially a debuted group. So I'm intrigued to see what we are continuing on with, if we're going to have that same positive vibe, if we're going to pivot to something else. We are going to see in just a moment. But yeah, just the same here. We're going to be watching it 2 times. Let's get into it. Let's go. BMSG? Ooh. Oh, look at this! Okay, this sounds very fun. Oh! I heard a little bit of saxophone. Okay, now it is giving the vibe that, like, the J-pop that I'm accustomed to, even though I've not checked out much. And I don't even know if B1st likes to be called the J-pop group, so let me know, of course. But, you know, this is more the vibe I'm accustomed to, you know, so this is going to be exciting to watch. Oh yes. Ooh. Ah. Listen, the funk is already hitting really good. And I love that. I assume it is like a ad lib or whatever you want to call it. It's a vocal of that, like, oh, it, oh, it, oh. I love the way that that sounds. Oh my god, this is really fun already. And these outfits are so cute. I love me a good, like, funky, I perhaps love song. We're gonna see. But like that mixed with like cute, funky, fun. Like, that is what I love. Because that bass is really good. Ooh. Vibration? You see, isn't that the guy? That's the pink shirt guy is the guy that I said looked like very young in the previous video. It's already changed. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna really enjoy this song. Ooh. Oh yes. Ooh. The editing is so fun too here. Holy shit, that vocal? Okay, sir, I need to know your name immediately. Woo! Oh my god. This is so fun! Okay, change up. We love a good boy to bad boy vibe. Is that what it is? We're saying bye, goodbye. Okay, okay. Ponytails everywhere! Arigato! Holy shit. Oh, this pre-chorus hits. Oh my god, this, yeah, you can already see, obviously, this is also a very, like, performance-based music video, which I actually like those, you know? Like, I think it's very, very fun, and especially if you have this type of vibe of a song, I feel like you kind of need, because it already feels like it's very dance-focused of a song, so I feel like it fits perfectly. But still, you can just tell the difference here with these, like, the sets that they have, and also the editing on this video, I love. Okay, pretty. Again, literally insane. Ooh. What Wait, we done? That was too short compared to the previous song. Didn't even get a dance break. It's fine. Flag? Oh, cute. Oh, is this a pirate ship? Or are they just now on the pirate ship? Fun. Okay. Cute. Okay, yeah, and just credits. Diva. Wow. I really like that song. Just from, like, obviously, again, I don't speak Japanese enough. Sometimes with, like, now with Korean and Chinese even sometimes, I can, like, pick up words, and so I can understand, like, kind of what is being sung about. But here, I don't know, except for, like, the small English words that I picked up, which was not a lot, honestly. But just for the way that it sounded really fun and really enjoyable and just really happy. And I don't know if it's going to translate into the lyrics, but that is what the vibe was giving me. That is what I felt throughout this. Yeah, this is just very... I should say, it made me feel like it was like the summer is coming, you know what I mean? Which I think this was like not summer, or March, yeah, for some people that is summer, but it was still like earlier, like we still had a lot of snow in March. But I just really enjoyed this in terms of like, it made me feel really happy. Both of the vocals, like again, that part, the two times that it happened, with this like blue-haired guy singing it, and also I don't know if he sung it. I think he sung it twice. I think he sang it both times. But that vocal part was absolutely like crazy. And just overall though, I really liked the vocals in this song, and the instrumental was so fun. I especially love, like I said, that the verses have been hidden from them. The verses really have been. And then the chorus was also definitely fun, but yeah. And that, again, I just love a good, very catchy, like, vocal line, or just, yeah, a vocal in any way. I just love, like, that, oh, very, very immediately catchy, and I just immediately took it in, you know. But really fun. I love also the different, we have like a soft boy concept, we had like a bad boy concept, and then we had like a classy gentleman concept. Really fun as well. And yeah, like I said, I love the editing, the set pieces. This was giving me like Talk Sexy. And then also kind of a little bit of a Boy With Love vibe as well. Super, super fun. So yeah, I think this was actually before Talk Sexy, so you know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this one more time, and see what they're singing about, because all I got was just good fun vibes. So let's see right about now. I think it's BMSG, yeah. Or MSG. So they have the ticket. Guest relations. Wait, so are they the ones that are being, like, ticketed? Or what should I say? Are you buying a ticket to them? Intriguing. I'm so excited to hear this song again. Like, so, like the funk, the bassiness, the just vocals, already super, 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 super fun. I like this a lot more than a previous song already. Good sign. Yeah, okay. Ooh, movie moment. Okay. So that's what they're singing. Oh, yeah. So they're basically like, this isn't the end. Like our story doesn't end with a bye. And, that bye doesn't have to be either that we never have to see each other again. I just love the vibe too. We're just having fun with this choreography.
Hope this is our fate. 君の瞳が言うから伝えたくて Want to stay foolish 持って歌うあらそら Sleep it だけどきっとバイバイだけじゃ終わない 夢を越えて会おうよ
I'm waiting for it again. Sayonara. Sayonara. Oh, I love the way they are singing so much. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've picked up things like this. Maybe I'm just in a great mood today because I had my first day off and let's just say it's been a while since I had a day off. I'm really liking this. A lot. Okay, nails. Are you just nodding goodbye to me or what? Bye. Bye-bye. Well, I'm seeing you again for 2 more music videos, but yeah, bye-bye. I really love that song. I don't know. Maybe I was just in need for it today because, I hadn't figured out my schedule until literally yesterday, and I didn't know how it would go. I have a lot of stuff to do this week, and I feel like it's going to be a lot on my health, but I think the reason why I'm just taking such a big, yes to this is because I'm in this state. It just really helped to get me much more giddy, And even though, like I said, I don't even think the song is necessarily that happy. It seems like, obviously, they were kind of mourning a breakup or just a loss. Yeah, just a breakup, or if it wasn't even at that stage, a loss of a person that you had. They're kind of mourning it before it happens a little bit, but also being like, yeah, this is probably not going to be the end of our story, though. But just the way that it made me feel so giddy based on just how it sounded. And I really appreciate that, and they did a great job with that. Before we stay here for too long, though, this was really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. So, next up, we have Mainstream. Looks a lot more, serious here. So, we're going to see... Yeah, it sounds serious. I think this is, like I said, from 2023. We're moving right on. Yes, in September. Ex-someone. So, that's intriguing. Ex-bestie? Intriguing. We're going to see right about now what that entails. But we are going to get into it one more time. I love that they have longer music videos as well, even though it's makes for longer content. Sometimes that's what you guys want. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go. Sorry, my headphones are being angry today. Drones? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Production value. Okay, first of all, voice. Oh, somebody. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the one that I'm more like used to based on seeing pictures. Like, I didn't know if they were like mainly focused as being like a hip hop group, and I don't think that's necessarily correct either. It's just like, again, sky high. But this is kind of what more I thought I would be getting today. And listen, I'm a rap fan for my entire life. I probably will be, so I am ready for this. Yeah, production goes crazy already. 10 seconds in. Somebody has a shaved head. Okay, attitude. Yeah, oh my god. Listen, I used to hate buzz cuts. I don't think that's necessarily true. After the events of this year, I'm not. I like them. I like them. What can I say? I like them, and especially if they are dyed. I like that a lot. Okay, choreography. Okay. Woo! You don't have to be smart. I got my style. Ooh! Baby? I keep being like, is that him? Is that him? Because, like, wow. Once again, time skip, they look like a totally different group almost. Whoa. What a vibe. Yeah. The deliveries. Angles? Listen, if you're gonna whisper at me, I'll go fucking, yeah, that's the baby. He's yeah, that's him. Crazy. Oh wow. Okay. We're staying sane here. Yeah, like I said, the delivery, the way that they rap and sing too, but like, wow. That's the moment I wanted to see. Ooh, wow, jeez. Okay, speed up. Wow. What? Now we're doing fucking like, what happened? Listen, I love it too, and I'm gonna be fucking like playing this song on the highest volume when I finish listening to this and I finish filming this video. What happened in the year since we watched the previous one? Like, what? I'm just very appreciative right now of the production value and how much it's increased, because you can just tell they got a budget now. Like, whew. Wow. Woo!
hope you 웃다 Don't get me, don't get me, don't get me run bad Falling
Okay.
손에가 흩어다 손에 멀리 기다리라 지하 메시지 목현이 쓰라나 처음에 시절 kicken 또 고보 밑에를 서서부 코엘을 끄떡고 서고 심해 TV, 라디오, 마가진, 인터넷 사이가 메디아 너 심각해
Camera? And now dancing on top of cars. Like, this is nuts. The camera? The camera work. The camera is working hard. Smooth. Oh my god. Whoa. The choreography too. The choreography has, and I guess because this is more like, we're doing hip-hop dance right now, and you know what I mean? Hip-hop dance more, like, usually tends to be more, like, focused on, like, isolations and, like, quick quick movements and, like, very sharp movements as well, you know what I mean? But still, so different, but also, I love this look on them. Truly, I do. Oof. All these drones. Woo. This must be so fun to perform. I love all these people that are making like arrows and stuff. So cool. Like they created a flower almost around them, which looks really, really cool. But yeah, like I said, this song must be so much fun to perform.
Mainstream.
You are mainstream indeed. Yeah, you did amazing. Recording studio. Oof. Ooh, they added. That's a crazy outro. Masterplan? Masterplan? Yeah, I guess they teased it here too. Oof. Girl. Boy. They, them. This was nuts. I really love this. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of rap music, and I have been since I was a child. I love the art form. I love the way you can express yourself there. I love the snark you can have. And I feel like the attitude was delivered here. I felt almost like I shouldn't be watching this because I didn't deserve to watch it. And that kind of goes against them saying they're mainstream, but also, like, I felt like I was, like, I'm sitting here in my apartment at, like, 4:30, just filming a video, and I look very plain right now. You know what I mean? I feel like I should have, like, a fancy outfit on and, like, deliver some more cool commentary for this, but I really enjoy the sound of it, though. The chorus here, really, really sick. I love the other parts of the song as well, but here, chorus was super, super sick. The way that it sped up all of a sudden, you were kind of like, okay, I guess I'm just along for the ride. I guess I'm just going to go for it. And you just, like, your body kind of goes along with it, even if you want to stop. You just have to, like, vibe to the song. Very almost hypnotic in my view. I really love that. And the looks here, especially, I think his name is, I think he still kind of has a buzz cut look, I think. I'm not going to guess. I don't want to guess and get it wrong. But overall, though, this is so cool. Dancing on top of the cars. The choreography in general was so just, like, on point. So, like, just so yummy. It was so yummy. I loved it. I want to take a bite into this choreography. It was just so, like, they really worked their butt off for this. You know what I mean? Like, loved it. I need to listen to the song one more time because I feel like with all that whispering and with just all of that, delivery here was so on point too. I love the way that they're delivering like attitude and emotion in their songs so well through their voices. It is so good. Okay, hold on. Let's go into it one more time with the captions on. Although I can probably guess what we're going to be singing about here. Still. One more time, everybody. All these drones following them. I'm guessing it's ones that are like filming. And they're hiding underground to escape the attention. You see what I mean? Trend. Yeah, I thought this song was gonna be kind of like a flex song, but I think it's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, of course, you gotta flex. They've gotten a lot of attention, and as somebody who still hasn't like delved into like the J-pop world fully, I knew about them. They were like the first idea that I had when I wanted to get into a J-pop boy group. I was like, yeah, it's got to be BE:FIRST or it's got to be Psychic Fever. Like, those are my two choices. If you want me to check out Psychic Fever, I probably will soon enough. But they were like the first thought that I had. So that probably means that you are indeed very mainstream. That move is so satisfying. Oof. The whispering is too much. Yeah, the lyrics in this are crazy, but I love them. Like, they're so, like, again, they are kind of humble in a way, but they're also a little bit snarky, and, like, there's a lot of attitude in them. Oof. Sorry, my voice is kind of suffering today, by the way. We've had a lot of singing recently, I should just say. Their English is crazy. Still so cool. Such a cool visual. I can't even imagine how much time it must have taken to like learn that choreography. Crazy. I want to hear this part again because it was so epic, but then we're gonna continue. That is so many dancers, by the way. I just want to look at that real quick. Hold on. There. That is so many dancers. Great job, though. Oof. Alright. Well, I don't know how to continue after that, because that was a lot. But at the same time, definitely my favorites today. They have a lot of different, we've been shown a lot of different vibes, and I really appreciate that. I think that is also one of my whole points with this show, if you'd call it that, is I want to see, you know, kind of also the spread of music. Like, is the group known for doing pretty similar things, or do they have different vibes? And these three songs being their most popular kind of is giving me a good vibe that they can do a lot of genres. But I really enjoyed this song. Like, whew, like I said, the energy, the beat itself was really, really sick. And the dancing was nuts. Like, the choreography is crazy here. Like, very, very, very well done. Very smooth. Very, very powerful. And yeah, the energy was insane, like truly insane, and I appreciate that a lot because I love this sort of stuff. This is like my bread and butter, you know what I mean? Sorry, my hair is very newly washed and it is kind of bothering me. I'm sorry, but I freaking love this, and I thought it was epic. So that was Mainstream from, like I said, 2023, which is crazy. I think this is their most popular music video they have out to date, I believe. I might be missing one here, but I believe so, unless one is going to have more. But now we're on to our last one that we have for this video. This is Masterplan. This is their longest, so strap in, folks. This was from April 2024. So I believe, like I said, this was teased. We're not starting yet. This was teased at the end of the previous music video, so that is really interesting that we have potentially maybe a follow-up or something like that. We're gonna see, but I'm very excited to see after that song what we have, because this is obviously the newest, and like I said, this is from just a couple months later. So let's see what we have in store, and hopefully we will survive. We'll see though. So let's go. I'm assuming some cinema here as well, like with a 5-minute music video, unless it is a truly 5-minute long song. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Oh my god. First of all, the quality of this video, I need to turn this up. Oh no, it's only at, it's fine. What I meant to say though is the coloring of this, it already feels, I feel like I'm watching a mafia movie or something like that. Very like dark and just like gray and almost a little bit sad. But I love this already. Is this like, if they, now I feel like whenever I say traditional, it doesn't really work in my favor, but is this like traditional instruments mixed with rap? Like a more classic rap beat? Is that what's going on here? Because if so, I'm all in. Okay, hold on. Whew. Because I hear a lot of things that feel like that to me. Immediately intrigued. Woo! Just being handed trophies. Wait, he did. Yeah, that was not him earlier. Oh my god, this is gonna be silly too. I can't handle that. Oh my god, voices. I feel like I can't move. This chorus is magnificent and magical. Sorry, I feel like every word was taken out of me there. We already have a favorite for today? What the fuck? Woo! Wow. Yeah. Ooh. Production crazy. Wow. Ooh. So chill. Oof. They ate with this music video. Holy shit. The workers have left? Or are they still here? What the hell? This is so fucking weird, but also so fucking everything. I'm in love. Holy shit. The way that added so much. Listen, I know this is probably CG, but that is literally an incredible image. I was a little bit spoiled because that was like the thumbnail of this video, but this cherry blossom tree, wow. What symbolism, huh? Woo! We're actually finished now? Oh my god, there's so much left. What is left? Oh my god. Do they turn into like CG like version of them, like virtual version of themselves? So they don't look the same. Hello there. What did you do? So we have a minute of credits almost. No other teaser. Understood, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is such a beautiful image. And I feel very symbolic of all of these people who are like closed into this like hell of a company building, is seeing like this beautiful cherry tree. Feels very almost religious in a way, but also just like symbolic of like seeing the truth of the situation, you know what I mean? Or seeing things about life that you might have missed out on due to circumstances you were put in. Yeah, I feel crazy. I feel like I went like almost like my brain blue screened in the middle of that. Truly though, that was an incredible listening experience in both hearing, like I said, delivery have been amazing in this entire reaction, but hearing the way that the instrumental sounds itself, so good. I love the mix, like I said, I believe, of more traditional Japanese instruments mixed with like just a classic hip-hop beat. And also the visuals of this was nuts. That whole section of like them like freezing time or whatever, I think they were freezing time, looked so cool. Like I mentioned it, of course, in the first one, and I didn't want it to be taken like wrong, but you can see now the difference, right, between like Shining One and this Masterplan music video. Like the difference in the scale of production and how it looks just in general is crazy. A crazy difference. But I think they did amazing though. Of course they did amazing, but this was crazy. And I need to listen to it again because I feel like I was almost overwhelmed. But I made it, and that was so sick. So I want to watch it one more time, and obviously we're going to check out the captions on this. What an amazing song. I think it is honestly my favorite. I think my favorites are now Masterplan. Oh, God, Bye Goodbye was also really good. I don't know. I think all of them, except the first song, perhaps, I feel like fit into my music taste pretty well. Oh, okay. My voice is about to disappear, so let's continue before that happens. Everybody breathe. Again, crazy image of all of these people. It's almost like they're sneaking in to like turn over the system or something like that, you know? Yeah, that kind of is what I got from this a little bit. Like this whole section that he is doing, like kind of our success was part of the plan, kind of from the start, you know what I mean? Because like perhaps something like that. Your rules or our limits, which is right, don't even need to say. take a look, the gods point the way. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like overcoming expectations that people had for you, because even though you know, they did have it luckier than others during like the beginning, they still, obviously, like every other group, no matter where you start from, if you are from a successful company or not, you will still have to work hard, because a lot of people will still see your efforts that you're putting in and then equate that to if they should like listen to your stuff or not. So I 100% kind of feel like that is something that, even though you might not have the best from the beginning, you know, you can still, even though if you have like an advantage, you'll still need to work hard. Always. Yeah, I still, this shot of him like in the wig and taking it off is really fun. Oof. Their voices are so stunning here too. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting, yeah. Dang, have I been sucked in now? Like, this whole section is wild. I love that glasses too. Like, adding on sunglasses to any music video, any choreography is just gonna make you look so much more sick. We love the energy! I thought this was kind of like out of place and sudden at first, but now I really like it because it almost gives you a little bit of like reflection after all of those bars were dropped on you, because you're kind of like, you're kind of left with your own thoughts for just a second. And I like seeing them work with those quick movements. I absolutely love that first. It's so simple yet so effective. Just having the person in the middle doing this part, and then everybody else just kind of follow along with their head movements. So, whew. Oof, this must be difficult to like hold your balance there. Because obviously it's them looking over the camera footage. I guess they kind of just changed. Oh no, it looks like they all have the same face. Right? Doesn't it look like we all like gained the same face? Was it one of the worker guys' face? Was I not paying attention to that? Perhaps. But I assume it was to be like to kind of change so their involvement is not expected, you know what I mean? Because obviously they had the glasses in here and like they were like hiding their identities until they were able to get into this place in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. Very curious for sure. This guy, perhaps? You look really cool. After this was just the credits, right? Yeah. Oof! What a interesting episode. Like I said, I really like when this happens, but sometimes it doesn't when you get a lot of different vibes from just the same group in these music videos. Because I think these two, God, now I can't remember what it was called. The previous song and then this song, like they have some pretty similar vibes, and then Shining One and Bye Goodbye, perhaps a little bit of a similar vibe as well, but you can definitely see like the progression of like what they decided to go for, and I think that the current version of them that we are seeing here, I really, really love. And obviously this is still from a year ago, so like anything newer than that I have not seen and I don't know about, but I really like the sound that they have adopted throughout this journey. Even though I think I enjoyed all of these songs, I feel like still this song left me truly speechless because it's been a long time since I've heard something like this, I'll be honest, and I tend to really fall for this thing. Like they mentioned, obviously, it is, you know, it is expected and it is needed to be unique. And I feel like that is something that I've experienced here. Fantastic job on all of these songs, obviously, but especially these last two, which, again, I don't know why I can't remember the title of the previous one. It was also called Mass something. Was it Masterpiece? No, I don't think it was also Master. Hold on. But these two songs were both really, really sick that we got here. I enjoyed them all, but these two. Mainstream, that's right. I'm sorry, everybody. But with both of these two, I really like the sentiment, I really like the lyrics, and I also really like the actual sound of the songs. I thought it was really, really sick. So, great job. I feel like I said, I'm really happy to have now these on the playlist as well because I have not yet dove into more Japanese music, so I need to do so. Let me know any more down in the comments below if you think that they suit kind of my style, or just in general if you want me to check out any artist. Let me know down below and I'll add it to the potential list of New Music Monday episodes. And again, I'm sorry that this was late, but again, I have been so busy that I felt like I couldn't breathe. So I hope you guys understand. But anyway, this is a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let's go into the outro and I'll finish off this video. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, we have made it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for hopefully enjoying this episode of New Music Monday. Hopefully, also, I just realized that my camera is a little bit weird right now. I don't know, and hopefully it didn't really bother you guys, but if it did, I'm so sorry. But I'm looking up do you guys have a fandom name? Bestie! Oh my god, are you guys besties? That is really cute. Well, to all of you besties, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it, of course. If you want me to check out more of their stuff, leave your recommendations down in the comments below. It can be something you think I would enjoy just from watching this video, or anything else. Leave it down in the comments. I always appreciate your feedback and what you would like to see. But I really enjoy this. If you can tell, and based on the length of this video, which I just noticed, I hope you understand that I really did enjoy this and I had a freaking great time with it. And yeah, like I said, let me know if you'd like to see anything. Let me know any other artists you'd like to see. And I will be back in 2 weeks' time with another boy group. Probably not going to be a Japanese one, but we'll see what that is. And I have a couple of thoughts already, but you shall see once we are there. I don't believe it might be during the week that I'm touring. I don't know exactly, but I'm going to try my best, though, to have that video pre-filmed, because that is something that I would like for you guys to see. So we shall see, though. We shall see. If there's any issues, I will be letting you guys know. But anyway, I need to leave the house in maybe like 40 minutes, so I need to eat something and then head out. But I hope you guys, like I said, enjoy this as much as I did. So yeah, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or go over to my Patreon and check him out over there. I got loads of free content, including original series, but also things that have been blocked here on YouTube. So if that's something that interests you, go and check that out over there. Everything is currently for free, but I am working on some Patreon exclusive stuff that'll hopefully be out in just a bit. We'll see. We'll see. We're doing some struggling here, but we shall see what happens. And yeah, like this video if you like it, and if you have any requests, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Pre-Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye bye.